Apologies in advance for any train or road noise in the background. I live right next to a train track and it's sweltering in the UK at the minute. Us English are not built for the heat. Look, today it's another livery design video and I listened and I've delivered. My last video was the Toyota livery redesign, my last livery video, and the top voted comment from KidTheShadow55_YT, thanks for your comment mate, was to do an Aston Martin livery design. Yes, of course, the new team on the block, rebranded Racing Point. They're coming. It's not going to be the new regs, it's going to be on the current design style of car. Oh my god, there's another train. So I thought we'd jump back into the Assetto Corsa F1 car model, the current model, because again the Aston Martin is going to be on the current car design, and have a little look, see what I've come up with. And of course, if you like this video, please don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, notification bell, and let me know in the comments down below what you'd like me to see me design next. A lot of you have asked for Tommo Grand Prix / Tommo F1 livery design. I will do that at some point, but I want to know what kind of concepts you want to see. You know, what fun out there kind of stuff. So here we have the base. Now I've took this green, this kind of turquoisey green that Aston Martin currently use quite a lot in a lot of their AMR, Aston Martin Racing applications. I want to go for what I think is a realistic chance of actually being used, okay? So this isn't traditional British racing green, but they don't use that anymore, so I've gone with this. We've got some of this Volt kind of green. Now, again, they love implementing this. Sometimes it's the full body that is in this Volt green, and I did kind of think about maybe doing the main base in this kind of bit lairier colour, but no, I think they would rather go out the other way around, because they have done in certain applications as well. And you know, Aston Martin have represented in some of this virtual Grand Prix stuff that's been going on, the Rocket Race one. So I'm kind of taking inspiration from that, because again, that's obviously something they've had a hand in, their branding. What they're going to apply to the F1 car, we don't know, but this is my rendition, so we'll see. So next bit of detail, we've got some black in there. I've blacked out quite a bit of this car. I'm thinking these are the kind of three main colours. We've got the green, the Volt, and the black. A bit more black, and then even more black. So there's a lot of black going on. Now, stripe. I'll show you a few pictures on screen of how they use the stripe that starts from the Aston Martin badge and protrudes out. I think they would definitely implement this. It makes sense. They've done it before, again, consistently across the board. Then you've got some details. Boom, boom. Little kind of side, little aero kind of swoosh bits, little hints of the Volt, making the body a nice kind of lovely little thing. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Let's add the old numbers. Right, let's zoom in and have a look at what we're talking about. If Photoshop decides to respond, there we go. So nothing too crazy. We've gone with number 18 because of course Lance Stroll has now officially, and Sergio, both been confirmed as Aston Martin drivers for their first season in F1. That news went a bit under the radar, but yeah, that's definitely happening. So we'll definitely be seeing a number 18 on this. I've gone with Lance because, again, he gets a lot of stick, unfairly, if you ask me. If we zoom up here as well, on the old side panel, you'll see a little bit of L Stroll. So, well, before we stick the logos on, let's have a look at the render of the car and see how this looks. Okay, take a look. Right. Again, a lot of black, because I said we've got black on the halo. The layers are very complicated, but I'm starting to work them out. I wanted the black halo. I wanted this black to kind of go the whole length of the car. We've got some nice black coming up here, just to make it look nice and smooth. I'm digging it, man. I'm very happy with how this is looking. But of course, as always with a Formula 1 car, it doesn't really all come together until we see the logos on it. So let's slap them on. All right, so let's have a look. Again, these bits here where you can see the BWT getting cut off, it'll all come together. It will make sense on the final livery. So I've dropped the pink. That's the kind of big thing. I think with Aston coming in, I think they will still, obviously, you know, BWT still have sponsorship for 2021. That is confirmed, so they will be on the car. I can't see the pink working. I just really think it's totally against their approach and how they've implemented kind of, you know, design into other Aston Martin Racing Series vehicles. So I've dropped the pink, but we're still keeping BWT. They've got a big graphic up here on the side pod. You know, to those who haven't seen these videos before, this stuff ain't going to make much sense, right? But again, it will all come together. This is just the the dirty base PSD where nothing makes sense. This gives a little indication of what the nose is going to look like, and you've got the little side bits. But enough waffling. Come on, Tommo. Let's stick it on the car and see how it bloody looks. Hello. Now, I am... When I designed this, I was a bit like, it's okay. But ever since I've gone back to this, because I'll be honest, when I made the Toyota livery design video, I had actually already made this design. I knew people would ask for it, so I just did it when I fancied doing it, and you asked for it, so thank you. But yeah, here we go. So I've got, you know, and some nice little sponsors. Got Hackett, Sky, Telcel. Basically, I've taken a combination of sponsors that, you know, obviously Sergio brings the old Telcel in, for example, and Claro, and then obviously Lance brings in Daddy's Money, Bombardier, Canada Life. I've combined that with ones that Aston Martin have sponsored before, so obviously Sky are a big sponsor, Beats as well. I mean, it just looks cool. You can see what I've done here with the old Aston Martin logo, and now the black protrudes up from that. Got the little Mercedes on there because, of course, it's the pink, soon to become green Mercedes. But yeah, and little AMR on there. We've got Aston Martin on the side. I should have probably put Aston Martin Racing underneath, but never mind. If Aston Martin came in and dropped this banger, I'd be quite happy with it. But of course, listen, it's a democratic place, the Tommo F1 YouTube channel. So be sure to let me know in the comments what you think. I'll stick a poll above. Do you rate it? Do you not? Let me know. Be honest, okay? I can take it. My ego's not that fragile. I'm not Pokemon, whatever her name is. As I said at the start of the video, let me know in the comments below what you want to see me do next. Any interesting design ideas, inspiration. I've got a few in mind, but I'd like to know from the horse's mouth, i.e. yours. So let me know in the comments below. My name's been Tommo. This is the Tommo F1 YouTube channel. Thank you very much as ever again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a good one.